welcome to today's video. In today's video, I am making a sim for the new pact that just came out recently. I was wanting to make like a grandma sim, but I guess she's not really a grandma sim because she doesn't have any grandkids. But as you can see, I'm starting to not really shape the face. I didn't really do much with it. I kind of just used whatever like EA had to offer when it comes to making a sim in the game. So I did edit it a little bit to give it like kind of like my own touch to it, I guess you can say. I was kind of wanting to keep her like she's not like fully an elder, but then I was thinking that maybe she is like getting up there in age. So she is an adult, and I do eventually change her hair. So she does have a whitish silver looking color hair, and it is shorter. So I went ahead and went with that. And while I was making her to begin with, I was wanting her to be like, for say, this grandma who's into pastel colors. She likes yellows, she likes pinks, she likes blues. She would be like one of those kind of grandmas. But the more I was making her, the more I got the vibe of maybe she's still like in her she feels like she's probably still in her mid 20s or 30s or maybe even 40s, but I feel like she doesn't want to like grow up for say. I feel like she also gives off a foxy vibe. She would be similar to a cougar. I feel like that's the kind of sim that she would be. I also feel like she also goes out to bars, she goes to parties, she flirts with all these people in the college, all the younger guys. I feel like she doesn't want to grow up yet, and I don't know why I got that vibe from her. I really don't know what happened in the midst of me making her, but that's kind of the vibe I got, and that's kind of like what I went with the rest of creating her outfits. I also had to remind myself, I don't know how many times in making her, that she is like a grandma, but not a grandma. So her clothing, I noticed that I started to go like in a younger style fashion, something that I would wear or something that someone in their 20s would wear. And I had to keep reminding myself that she's not that young, but maybe she enjoys dressing like she's younger because I feel like that would make her feel like she's younger, which would go with the whole reason to why she doesn't want to grow up yet. I don't know, but that was the kind of vibe I was getting from it. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your guys' feedbacks, but you can see I'm working with the jewelry here, and at first I was wanting to go with like the pastels, like the candy jewelry. I end up changing that eventually, like the necklace I'll keep. I did end up keeping the necklace, but like some of the other jewelry I didn't end up changing because I felt like it was too childish for her the more I dressed her. So I also noticed that in The Sims, because I used to use mods and I used to use CC, that the clothing on the sim, I don't know, it's just, I've never had clothing in The Sims that fit so perfectly on a sim before. I never once thought like the clothing, like custom content always usually looks good. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the custom content looks like it's a little fake. But with EA's clothing, I've never found, like, some of the pants, they still don't fit the way I like them, and I just don't like the way they look on The Sims. But I've never really used any of the shorts. The shorts, they look amazing. I can't tell you how much I loved making her summer, springish, like, her shorts, her shirt. It's just, I don't know, I'm in love with those shorts, and I've never used them before in the game. That, and I don't really do much, like, create a sim stuff. This is actually the first video I've done in a very long time. Normally I build in The Sims, but I took a break because I had a lot of personal stuff going on. I took off because of mental health reasonings, and I started a new job, and I lost my great grandma the beginning of July, and I just recently had my gallbladder taken out. I was in the hospital last Friday getting it removed. So I've had a lot going on, so I haven't really been able to do that much in The Sims like I've been wanting to do. But now that I'm not working and I'm recovering from surgery, I'm probably going to try to do some more. It just also depends on how much I can stand to sit at the computer desk before like my stomach starts hurting. Yesterday, it took me 2 days to do this video because I had to take so many breaks. Before I forget, that sweater that she just had on, it was green and then it was the pink with the silver down the sides. I love that sweater. I've never noticed it in the game before and I love it. I thought it went so well. And I did do different outfits for her. For the beginning of the everyday outfits, I have it starting for short sleeves shorts, something that she would wear in the summer because that's when my game starts in the summer. And I've never done this before. When I'm making a sim, I always would make like one outfit, maybe 2 outfits, nothing like overboard. But I went ahead and made, I believe, 5 different everyday outfits for her. And they start off, you can see this one is a long sleeve now, long sleeve and pants. I started it off with shorts and a short sleeve to make it the summer and to have the clothes fall into the summer, fall, winter, spring category. So it's just not, you don't have to go in, you don't have to change the outfits. And I don't know why I never thought of that before. Like when I first started playing The Sims, before we had seasons, the everyday outfit, I always made them like summer because they didn't have another season. So it was always, I figured, warm in the game. But I also don't like the cold. I'll cheat seasons sometimes if I play because I don't know. I don't like the cold. I'd rather live somewhere where it's warm all the time because I get cold so easily. And I don't like being cold. I like being warm. So I feel like my sim likes to be warm too. So even I hate the rain. So I don't want it in my game all the time. So I'll go in and I'll turn off seasons and everything. But as you can see here, I am just working on the jewelry parts, trying to figure that out because I didn't exactly want to do something so childish. I didn't want to do something so bulky. I wanted to keep it more of a cougar thing. So I'm working on the formal attire right now. And like I was talking about, I had to keep reminding myself that I am not dressing a sim that would be in their 20s. I am dressing an adult sim going into their elderly stages, but she still dresses like she would be young. I feel like I don't know. I feel like some of those would be young clothing and I feel like some of them is her age appropriate clothing. Who knows? I could be looking at it totally different. And oh my goodness, I was also stuck on the athletic wear, and because what Sims? Do elderly people even, I know some elderly people go to the gym, but like, I don't know. I feel like the elderly, they kind of don't go to the gym, but I feel like maybe that's why she feels like she's so young. I feel like that's why she looks so good. She goes to the gym, she works out, and she takes care of her body. So that was also another vibe I was getting from her. I don't know. I think she's really cute and I really love the outfits. I love that pink sweater so much. So I'm just, oh yeah, this is where I went in and I was changing all the jewelry back because I didn't like the bulkiness of it. So that's where I went in and I did that. And then I went in and I was going to change up the hair a little to maybe feel like she would put it up when she goes to bed, but I couldn't find like a hairstyle that was short enough to make it seem like she puts it up before she goes to bed. So I just left it the same. And now that I think about it, I actually didn't make anything for the sleep attire on the video. So I did go back through when I was getting the screenshots for the sim. I went ahead and put in her sleep attire. So I'll have screenshots of most of the outfits at the end of the video, and in the thumbnail you can see the collage of, if I do the thumbnail, that. If I don't, then ignore what I just said, because by the time I do this voiceover and by the time I do the thumbnail for this video, I might have changed my mind on what I want to do. I'm still pretty stuck on it. And I also love that party outfit. I changed the color on it so many times, and I was really wanting to put like stockings underneath of it, or like the leggings that you would wear. That would look really cute with it. Excuse me, but I couldn't find any of the tight leggings I wanted to use, like pantyhose. That's what they are called, pantyhose. I couldn't find any pantyhose that was like a decent skin tone, that wasn't too brown, it wasn't too like yellow and orange looking. Like, EA really needs to work on their colors with some swatches, just to give us a little bit more of a leeway to make things look natural, I guess you can say. It's not so everything matches, it's so everything looks like it's natural, so it doesn't feel like a 5-year-old put everything together, I feel like. But that's my opinion. I mean, EA, they do have some nice things, but they need to work on their colors just a little. So in here, I'm just going through and doing some makeup, getting their hot outfits together, and I love these shorts. They're so cute, and I'm going to be using them more in my Sims builds. So yeah, I kind of wanted to keep the color theme the same, so I was like switching back and seeing what I used and what I didn't already use. And it took me a lot longer to do this video than what I originally wanted, so I don't even know if I'm going to get this posted up tonight on YouTube. It is currently almost 6:30 right now, and so if I don't get this posted tonight, I will definitely be posting it in the morning. I didn't think it was going to take me that long. I got a late start on the voiceover today, and just with surgery, I've been not sitting at the computer for a long period of time, so it doesn't hurt my stomach. And this outfit right here, I wanted to mention before I forgot, before I got past it, the outdoor part, I loved it. Like, those pants that I use are actually khakis, and they go so well with the boots. But that's everything, guys. We're at the end of the video, and I hope that you enjoyed. And if you make it this far, please make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you get a notification when I upload a new video. I will see you guys soon. Bye. I also wanted to add it into, I was wanting to do the traits for her. I was wanting to have a knitting trait, and knitting did not come with a trait for knitting. Why? Why is that? Like, should I really have expected a trait for that? I mean, maybe there's something else in the game. I haven't played around with it. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, but I wanted to read the traits off to you that I have for her. Her traits are cheerful, she's a foodie, and she's outgoing. I thought these went really good for her as a sim because she likes going out to parties, she likes to meet new people, she's very cheerful, she's always happy. She's also a freelance gardener, and she has the bonus trait as a collector.